Well, it's been a little bit since I made a video. Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't posted because this has just been a crap show. And I haven't wanted to post anything. It's annoying. There's no reason to, the last few times that I've predicted anything or tried to come up with something, it always failed. So need more stable price action in the market. We had that massive move from that banking incident in Japan. Well, it just fully recovered completely. And I don't know if it entirely came back. I thought I had it over here, but it recovered most of it. So there's really no point to even consider it being an issue. A lot has happened in politics and a lot has happened in the market, especially with rate cuts. That's what boosted us up into this area here, which we have been riding the spider line the entire time. I don't know why people don't use these. Perfect example of spider line rejection here. So we're probably looking at either two scenarios here. It's harder to predict because we're not in a bull market at the moment. I thought at the beginning of the year we would be in one. It definitely fell off. I do expect it firing back up here soon. Mostly probably end of the year. I'm talking October, November is what I've been thinking for a while. You can see I have smaller spider lines integrated into the chart that don't run along the psychosis lines. I think this chart is sharing. Yeah. So you're more than welcome to write the link up here and take this chart. We rejected the psychosis spider line. We either are just going to get a clear break up or we're going to probably bounce down to this one, gain support, move up. Now, we have not bounced back at this one, so if we want support, we'll gain support there. Once we break above this spider line here, we will move up potentially into the highs. I haven't looked at the chart in a while. I don't like when there is a blue triangle like this because generally it refers to a top, as you can see here. Our goal really is to break above here, gain support on this psychosis line. That is the goal. And then we should see the market doing better at that point. So go over here to the 5-day. You can see that we have, actually, I mean, the money flow is heading down, but VWAP's coming up. Everything's coming up. The money flow could just be from the previous price action, and it's just draining out from that. But surprisingly, this stayed together really well. We're going to break above this more than likely. Once this clears, it looks like in 2 days that we will see the 5-day close. Looking at the 3-day, same thing. It's like a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders on here. So really looking at a move to the upside. And I mean, we may bounce down a little bit to recover this, but this is fascinating here. Moving up. I think we may be seeing something here soon, as long as we get over this spider line. I really think we could see higher, hitting this range here, possibly breaking the all-time high if we can get above this line here, which we're going to push up and we'll reject it and people will think it's over. Traditional spider lines are above that line here. All I'm looking at is support and resistances with spider lines, okay? I'm not looking at anything crazy. It's very easy to learn. Yeah. I mean, I really can see us going up if it's going to follow the trend and it's going to follow price action how it's supposed to, and it's not going to do some rig shit like it's been doing. We should be going up. Very confident in that. Let's move over to a couple different coins. Looks like it could be going up. There was Solana was doing really well. Same thing. Still hard to tell on those. Bitcoin gives a definite answer. It just depends if the market's going to follow it or not. Dog looks like it topped out a little bit. If Bitcoin goes up, it will go up, but definitely topped out. Dixie, that is probably why the market's moving, because Dixie is dropping hard. Oh, it was the NK. The Nikki. Interesting that we get a move up. We get a hellacious move off of the Psychosis line that is sort of rigged into the chart. It was built for Bitcoin on slopes, and you can see that it's lining up bottoms on other markets really well, and it's kind of rigged. It's not even supposed to operate like this. I guess it's just line slopes. I don't know how the market follows this stuff. I've been trying probably for a year and a half to figure this out. And figure out why it's so relevant. But there you go. Perfect areas here. I mean, we had quite a big move up, so I wouldn't doubt if we took a breather. And then came up again. That's a big dead cat bounce, if that's what that is. I mean, that's massive. I just don't see it being that. 2-day still has a lot of momentum. Generally, we do get a kind of a push and then a push back up. So I'm not really worried about that. Looks like the markets, ES, looks like the S&P 500's gonna recover and continue. Gonna do its normal thing. We are in an election year, so they're gonna do whatever it takes. Ooh, you can see a hidden Psychosis line up here. It's not meant for this market, but it's kind of funny that you see it. Interesting. I'd keep an eye on that. This indicator's free. Psychosis Bitcoin. I'd keep an eye on that. See if we hit it and maybe reject off of it. That would be fairly interesting. I heard news on XRP. Let's take a look at it. Oh, no, nothing. It's been sideways for 8 years. Same crap. I don't know if this thing's ever going to move. ICP, we're going to look over here on weekly. Interesting price action. We could see a move up. If Bitcoin goes up, everything's going to move. Everything's kind of lined up to move too, so hopefully it does. Pepe's got a nice move. I mean, you can see that on beginning of this year. Pepe moved this year? Okay, well, at the beginning of the year, there was a weekly green dot here, and then another one is pending at the moment, so it's a good sign. Bitcoin weekly pointing up. Looks like we could get up. We want these to conjoin together to gain strength. But I really have a good feeling about this. It's the first time that we have seen... It's the first time that we've seen dual buys that are working together. Okay. We got the little face here. We got the little... It's weird. It could be like a upside down face, or it could be a little strange nose. Fascinating. But we had this here, and then we had that massive dump. However, I feel like something is going to be different on this time. But anyways, I don't want to bore you guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's a quick little video, give you an update. I just want to let you know that I haven't abandoned you. It's like we're making that move on Bitcoin. Back to that area. Expecting probably here to get a bounce. Just to freak everyone out. And then we should push up again. We really need to break above this spider line here. Really need to break above it. Once we gain support on it, we'll be good. You can see that we break above them and we kind of gain support. They're elastic basically, and you move. Nice moves off of them. You can see here on the Psychosis lines, with the little red boxes here, or red lines here. You can see that they're stronger, and we do gain support from them. We did not bounce off that one. Got close, but we bounced off of this spider line. So yeah, perfect. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.